Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. Welcome to Tattletales. Nice to have you with us today. Gee, I lost a kiss today. Gosh, too bad. Oh, boy. We didn't work it out, did we? See, what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to have the microphone like this, see? They didn't tell you. And then you have that microphone. Then I say, can I have the microphone?
I'll say sure.
Yeah, but then you say, no, not unless you give me a kiss.
Oh, no, not unless you give me a kiss.
Gee, you did that so well. Oh, well, all right. You forced me. Thank you. It's pretty terrible when you have to come out and write the whole script yourself, you know. Kind of loses something. Anyway, thank you, my dear. And welcome to the show. You're going to have a good time today. Here's the people that are going to supply it. Winning money today for the blue section, Charlie, Brill, and Mitzi McCall. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Winning money today for the banana section from Emergency, Bobby Troup and his wife, Julie London. Winning money today for the red section, Danny Fortunato and his wife from As the World Turns, Eileen Fulton. Welcome to you all. Eileen, do you remember that I did As the World Turns just for 2 days once a long time ago? Do you happen to remember that?
I certainly do, and I remember your dancing and singing down the hall, and I watched your little feet.
Well, it wasn't that long ago. My feet weren't that little. Anyway, you're wonderful in the show, as you always have been. And it's
you
terrific
were wonderful, and you are wonderful. We love you.
Oh, aren't you?
I have an announcement.
What is that?
CBS did not give me a summer show.
But they will. You'll see. They'll get smart one of these days and do that for you.
You deserve it, Charlie, because, boy, you're really funny.
Yeah, I've always said that. Absolutely the funniest.
There's the kiss of death. I'll let it go now.
Here we go. The first question is worth $150, ladies. It's for you. Ladies, would you like to have a nude photograph of your husband? Yes or no? That's it. It's very simple. Would you like to have a nude photograph of your husband? Yes or no? Think it over. Would you like to, what will Mitzi say to that?
How could she carry around an 11 by 14?
I don't know how she'll do that, Charlie.
No, I don't. Who would she? She's kinky, though. Who would she show it? It would be interesting to know who she would show it to.
Yeah.
No, I don't think she would.
She wouldn't. She wouldn't.
Because when I get naked at home, she closes her eyes. Why would she want it in the picture?
Probably right. Just be a terrible reminder.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so you're gonna say no. Is what you're gonna say.
No, she wouldn't want it.
She's gonna say no. Here she comes. Mitzi, you have to admit that I refrained from that old joke of, I said, would you like to have a nude photograph of your husband?
Yes,
if you
Bert.
would, I have several right here.
I'll take 2 of these and
Yes,
bring
right.
those
But
right.
I didn't do that. You notice I resisted that temptation.
I know that you did. I know, and I know how hard it was.
It
for you to
was very
resist.
hard for me. What was your answer for that question? Yes or no? Would you like a nude photograph of Charlie?
From the knees up, you bet I would.
No, he said no.
What?
What would you do with it, Minnie?
Throw darts at it, chickie.
Okay.
Yeah, that could smart. I'm sorry about
I'm
that,
sorry.
Mitzi. He thought sure you'd like that.
I'm sorry.
I mean, that you wouldn't like that.
I would from the knees up. From
Right.
he has the worst legs, Bert.
Mitzi, the question's over.
Okay.
What's wrong with his legs? From the
Bert,
knees
it's
down.
over. Go to the next person.
Have you ever seen 2 toothpicks that were supporting a suppository?
No.
That's Charlie.
I don't believe I have seen that. No, thank you,
And you
Mitzi.
never will. Thank you.
Bobby, what would Julie say? Would she like to have a nude photograph of you, Bobby, do you think?
I have always been a source of embarrassment to me, nude. So she wouldn't want one.
The answer's going to be no. Is that right? For Julie? She'll say no.
Oh, absolutely.
She'll absolutely say no.
Yeah.
Okay, here she comes now. Julie, would you like to have a nude photograph of Bobby, yes or no?
Well, he's nude most of the time anyway, and but you know, if he ever died or anything, I'd probably want a picture to remember him by.
So you say yes, and he said no. No one's gotten it right yet. How about that? He said, no, you didn't really
Why,
want to.
Bobby?
Well, we don't have to go into that, but thank you anyway, Julie. Danny, what will Eileen say? Nobody's gotten this right yet. You can get the whole thing for the red section.
Well, I don't know what takes you want a picture phone when you got the real thing.
That's true. By God.
I say
that's
no.
True. You say no. She doesn't want it. Why should she want that? Okay, somebody will just
ridiculous.
steal it and blackmail you, and that'll be terrible. Okay,
they'll be
here
in
she
trouble.
comes. Here she comes now. Eileen, would you like to have a nude photograph of your husband? Yes or no?
I have him in the flesh, so I don't need a picture.
That's it. Almost word for word. You got it. And you got the whole thing for the red section, too. Every penny of it. And we'll come back in a moment with question number 2 and 3 and a lot more. Stick around. See you in a moment. Here we go. Question number 2 coming up. This one's worth $150. Don't miss this one today, folks. Ladies, other than your husband or family, of your 3 best friends, how many are women? All 3? 2 of them? 1 or none? Okay, other than your husband or family, of your 3 best friends, how many are women? All 3, 2 of them, 1 or none? Off you go. Good question, and a good question to ask either a man or a woman, but we've asked the women, Bobby. How many of her, out of her 3 best friends, other than you or her family, how many are women?
Julie doesn't have 3 friends.
I see. Okay.
So that poses a difficulty.
You got to stop beating around the bush with these answers, Bobby, you know? But if she
No,
did...
I'd say 2 and 1. 2 girls and 1 gay guy.
Yeah.
No, 2 girls and 1 guy.
2 girls and 1 guy.
Yeah.
Those are her best friends. Or two girls, you've taken 2 of them. Okay, here she comes right now. Julie, other than Bobby or your family, of the 3
quick.
best friends you have,
That was quick.
Yes. How many are women? All 3, 2 of
Figures.
them, 1 or none?
Hey, you know, I've got really super friends in both sexes, but I've got really 3 super lady friends.
No, he said 2. He said 2 of them were lady friends. Okay, it's a hard question, too. I don't know how you do that. Okay, that's not it. Danny, what will Eileen say?
I think 2 super friends, right? 2 super friends would be 2 ladies.
Well, no, you can be out of 3. Of your 3 best friends,
Yeah.
how many of them are women? All 3, 2, 1, or none?
No, I would have to say 2.
2. She has 2 close
2.
friends and they're ladies.
Yeah.
And there's 2 of them. Okay. But now, out of the 3, is the 3rd a guy or you know of 2 really close ones, so you're going to go with that?
Now, see, you're not taking a husband and wife situation. You're just taking two of our best friends, right?
That's
Which
right.
have to be women.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it.
2.
2.
Here she comes. Now, Eileen, other than Danny or your family, of the 3 best friends, how many are women? All 3, 2 of them, 1 or none?
2.
That's right. You got it. Wow. Oh, my. You've got all the money so far. Charlie, you going to win some money for the Blues with this?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, what's the answer?
Mitzi has maybe 35,000 best friends.
Right.
She hands out applications for best friends no matter where she goes. The top 3, I would say, are all women.
All 3 are women.
Yes, I demand that.
You demand.
Yes, it's right.
I think it's only right of you.
It's all women.
You want a best friend, it's going to be a lady.
It's going to be me or nobody.
That's it.
That's it.
So all 3.
Are women.
3 of them. Here she comes. The question is, Mitzi, other than your husband, of course, or family.
Yes.
Of your 3 best friends,
Yes.
how many are women? All 3, 2 of them, 1 or none?
All 3.
That's it. You got it. Mitzi, Charlie, Eileen, and Danny split it in half, and it is halftime. Gentlemen, step to the rear, if you will. We'll bring the ladies out front. We'll come back with the second half, and you'll come back, too. See you in a moment. Here we go. We've changed places after halftime. We have 3 beautiful ladies with us. And fellas, if you're ready to go, this question is for you. $150. Men.
Go ahead.
Your wife suddenly says, let's rearrange the furniture. Are you more likely to say terrific or what for? I like everything where it is. Those are your choices, and off you go. Some people constantly redecorate and redo. What about you, Eileen? What would Danny's reaction be to that?
Well, at the moment, we're busy redecorating, so I'm sure he'd say terrific.
He would?
Sure.
Yeah. Even if it were just to say, let's rearrange the furniture. Because
But
that's
I
what
don't
we've
just
asked.
rearrange to rearrange, because that's too much work, and then
Yes.
he'd have to do it.
That's true. He'd do the rearranging.
Right. But you see, we are rearranging now.
So he's going to say terrific.
Well, I hope so.
Unless he's not
Don't
too
we
crazy.
hope so? Yes, we
Yes,
hope
we
so.
certainly hope so. The answer is terrific. Here he comes. Eileen suddenly says, let's rearrange the furniture. Danny, are you more likely to say terrific or what for? I like everything where it is.
I think I could say, let's do it.
Terrific, you mean? And that's right. That's what she said. And you're right again. So far, you haven't missed one.
We're having a blast.
All right, Mitzi, what would Charlie say?
Well, give me the choices again. Now, wait a minute.
All the choices are terrific.
Yeah, terrific. That means like...
Let's do it. Rearrange it, sure, whatever you
Right.
say. Or
Or-
what for? I like everything where it is.
Yes. Well, he wouldn't say go ahead because he's cheap. And
Well, we didn't say buy anything. We just said rearrange it.
Well, rearrange to him would mean like rearrange and then you add a little something.
Right.
So right away. And he's also lazy, so that would automatic.
Uh-huh.
So it's not that he likes everything the way it is, but that's just the lesser of the evils.
Yes, right.
So he'd just say, leave it, I love
Yeah,
it.
what for? It's great where
Yeah,
it is.
right.
Doesn't cost anything, and I
Cheap
don't have to
and
get up.
lazy, right.
Okay, bring on cheap and lazy now. Charlie, Mitzi suddenly says, let's rearrange the furniture.
Oh, this is Mrs. Beacons, yeah.
Yeah, here she is. Are you more likely to say, hey, terrific, or what for? I like everything.
I like it the way it is.
That's right, that's what she said. Somehow I knew. I just knew when I asked that question. It's funny, but when I asked that, when I was reading that question, it sounded like Charlie talking.
If I moved the furniture every time she wanted me to, I would be singing soprano.
Yes, right. We get the picture. Thank you, Charlie. Julie, what about Bobby? What would he say if you want to rearrange the furniture?
This is the easiest question all week.
Yes,
He likes everything the way it is.
right now. Leave
And-
it there.
Right. And when I redecorate, which I like to do, he just hates it.
Right. So the answer is, what for? I like everything where it is.
Right.
Here he comes now. Bobby, Julie says suddenly, let's rearrange the furniture. Are you more likely to say terrific or what for? I like everything where it is.
You mean you have to repeat that question?
You want me to repeat that
I mean,
question?
I wish I could say something very clever, but
You don't have
that
to.
really doesn't inspire a very clever answer. I wouldn't change anything.
And so you would say what for? And you're right. That's what you said you'd say. Doesn't have to be clever. It's just right. Everybody's right. You split it three ways. We'll come back with a $300 question and decide the issue for the day. Don't miss it. See? We have some good news. We have some extra time. There'll be an extra question. We'll do this one for $150, and then we'll do the $300 question. All right? We're going to do well today. Okay, here we go. Fellas, this one's worth $150. It's for you. Which of the two of you has more undeveloped talents? You or your wife? Ooh, which of the two of you has more undeveloped talents? You or your wife? Think it over. Off you go. Good question. I guess all of us feel we've got something that we haven't really worked on enough. What do you think, Mitzi? What would Charlie say?
Oh, this is really difficult. You know, because Charlie really is so talented in so many areas that I could never talk about on this show
Right.
or any other show.
But then it's not undeveloped.
Well, it is sometimes.
Yeah.
It needs a little schooling, but then it
Yes.
eventually. I would have to say, because I think my husband is really talented, I would have to say it was Charlie.
He's the one that would be.
Yeah.
Which of the two of you has more? He does.
for
Undeveloped
sure.
talents. Here
Yes.
comes undeveloped now. Charlie, which of the two of you has more undeveloped talents? You or Mitzi?
Well, I met her in a ballroom down in Houston. Me.
That's right. You got it.
Well, I met her.
That was. Is that an example of one of your? That is an undeveloped talent, and I'd have it looked at too if I were you. Julie, what will Bobby say? Which one of you has more undeveloped talent?
Well, we know it's not you, Julie.
Now cut that out.
If there's one thing she's not, trust me.
Yes, it's not underdeveloped.
Well, I think Bobby is probably one of the greatest songwriters in the world.
I think so too. I couldn't agree with you more.
But he won't write, so I have to say, he's just wasting away.
Oh, that's interesting. He stopped writing. So you're going to say that because of that, that's of course, but that talent it certainly was developed at one time when he was.
Well, it's benign now.
It's benign now.
Yeah.
So you're going to say that he is the one because
it's
of that.
It's just laying there.
Yeah. All right, but you keep singing, don't you? You still perform and sing occasionally when you have time off from emergency.
No, not when I have time. Only when I have 3 martinis.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you'll say Bobby's the one, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Bobby, which of the two of you has more undeveloped talents, you think? You or Julie?
Well, you're talking about artistic talents because
Yes, sir.
Julie is certainly more well-developed than I am.
I would think so, yeah.
Julie is really unparalleled singer, I think. I think she reads lyrics as well as... She and Frank Sinatra, I think, are the best readers of lyrics in music today. I think she's a tremendously sensitive actress. But I can play the xylophone. As I would say that I have more.
That's right. That was beautiful. That was just lovely. You're absolutely right. That's what Julie said, and you were right about everything you said, and she paid you a lovely compliment as well, and it's all true, too. Eileen, what will Danny
Took
say?
you long enough, Troup.
I don't know. This is a hard question because Danny has helped me so much to develop as a singer because that's what I'm working on. And I hope that he realizes just how fantastic he is. And he has so much ability as a director and as a person to guide and as a teacher. And I hope he knows that he can do a lot more. I hope he says he.
You're going to say him?
Yes, I do.
Okay, here he comes. You've been right every time today. Danny, which of the two of you has more undeveloped talents, do you think? You or Eileen?
Eileen.
No, she said you. And I would have bet that that's the way that would have gone. Wow. All right, now Julie and Bobby, Mitzi and Charlie split that 150 in half. Now look at what we've got. A really close game, and now comes a $300 question, and this will decide it. Here we go. This is good. This is fun. Men, tell us honestly now, do you like people to tell you their troubles, yes or no? Tell us honestly, do you like people to tell you their troubles, yes or no? Off you go. And Julie will start with Bobby. Does Bobby like to have people come to him with their problems, tell them the troubles?
Our wives people?
Sometimes they've been known to be, yes.
Well, he doesn't like me to come to him with my problems, but he likes other people too.
He does?
Yeah.
Okay, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
That's interesting, all right. There he is. Bobby, tell us honestly now, do you like people to tell you their troubles, yes or no?
Yes, I really do.
That's right. That's what she said. Woo! Wow. Look at that. You're coming up, Bobby.
There you go.
All right. Now, at this moment, you're in great shape. Let's see what happens. Mitzi, what will Charlie say?
Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, Charlie really tries to avoid trouble like the plague, right? That's why he married me. Oh, God. I would say, but yet if a good friend isn't... No, but I'd say no, he doesn't.
He doesn't really like
No.
people to tell him their troubles.
No, I don't. Oh, he's so sweet, though, my Charlie.
Yeah, but now...
But, you know, he just doesn't want to think of his friends as in trouble, so he's like an ostrich. Not the way he's built, but the
Yes.
way, you know.
Except from the knees down, which we talked about. All right.
Right.
You'll say no.
Yeah,
The
no.
answer is no.
Yeah,
Here comes
right.
Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Tell us honestly, do you like people to tell you
No!
that... That's right. You got it. All right.
Wow.
Hey, this is getting hot. Look at here.
Wow.
Well, Eileen, as so often has happened the last few days, the game depends on your answer.
Oh dear. Well, Danny is. Everybody comes to him with their problems. They all do.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he likes it or not, but he must psychologically, deep down inside. And I hope he says yes, because I think that deep down inside he does.
Yeah, otherwise they wouldn't do it. There must be
because
something they're
I hope
getting.
he thinks about that.
I hope he does. He's had
Concentrate
time.
with me now.
Here he comes now. Danny, this will decide the game, and a close one it is, and it's kind of fun. Tell us honestly now, do you like people to tell you their troubles, yes or no?
Just plain people, not friends or...
The question reads, do you like people to tell you their troubles? Now, you can take that any way you'd like.
No.
That's not what Eileen said. She said yes, because people do all the time. So Julie and Bobby, Mitzi and Charlie split the pot in half. However, time is up. The Blues win it. Well, down to the last minute. We'll come back in a moment, let you know how much the Blues have won, and it ain't bad either. The Blues section with Charlie and where is she? And Mitzi won $350. We had $1,350. That's all we have time for. Bert Connie saying so long. See you next time on Tattletales. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Tattletales. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program has been edited for broadcast.